Hey, I'm Abby and welcome back to the Life-Work Balance YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about master resumes. A couple weeks ago, I asked my YouTube subscribers if they have a master resume. While 34% said that they do and that it is so helpful while they're applying to jobs, 63% of respondents said they had no idea what a master resume was. So I'm here today to talk to you about all things master resumes and walk you through step by step how you can create your own master resume. So first, what is a master resume? Well, a master resume is an extensive document that shows the depth and breadth of your entire professional and educational background. This is potentially a multi-page document that has everything you've ever done, education-wise and professional-wise. It encompasses all of your education, all of your work experience, all of your qualifications, any training that you may have completed, professional affiliations, skills. It might even include an executive statement or summary, and even a bio. Your master resume is not intended to be used as a document to apply to jobs. But there are times you may want to upload your master resume document or use the content from your master resume. In most cases, you will not be uploading your master resume to any job application or website. In some cases, if you are posting your resume on a job board like Indeed or an industry-specific job board, you may want to include your master resume because recruiters or hiring managers might then look at your resume and then reach out to you to see if you're interested in a potential job. It's also the type of document that you would use to update your LinkedIn profile. But you do not use your master resume to apply to individual jobs. That's where a tailored resume comes into play. A tailored resume is a 1 to 2 page document that is tailored specifically to the job that you're applying to. And this actually leads me into the most important reason why you should have a master resume. If you need to create a tailored resume for every job you apply to, then recreating a resume each time is a ton of work. So you can make this creation process easy by using a master resume. A master resume is likely going to end up being multiple pages long, but the resume that you submit to a job is not going to be multiple pages long. A resume that you submit to a job is going to be tailored with your relevant experience specific to the job that you're applying to, so you can just copy and paste the relevant experience from your master resume into your tailored resume. This really streamlines the job application process and the resume creation process. So while you may need to spend a couple of hours, maybe even a couple of days over several weeks creating your master resume, you only need to do that once. And then you can easily, within minutes, create a tailored resume by using the information on your master resume. There are 2 other reasons why you should create a master resume. The first is somewhat similar to what I was talking about before. You don't have to spend hours racking your brain, trying to remember the different roles that you've held, the different responsibilities that you had for each specific job that you're applying to. Instead, you put it into your master resume one time, and then it's there forever. You don't need to recreate this document each time. And the third and final reason why it's important to have a master resume is having this document makes it much easier to pick out themes and patterns of the different types of jobs that you've enjoyed, the tasks that you've liked, things that you didn't like as much, and really focus your job search. You can use your master resume to connect the dots between seemingly unrelated jobs. Identify the patterns and the themes associated with those jobs that you really liked, and then identify those transferable skills so that you can apply those to jobs in the future. So what sorts of things should you include on a master resume? Well, you want to include practically everything from a professional and educational standpoint. You'll want to include all degrees that you've earned, any certificates that you've achieved or that you've completed, specialized training programs that you've engaged in, classes and coursework that you've taken, projects that you've worked on, any scholarships or awards you've received, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, summer jobs, temporary jobs, contract work, freelance work, side hustles, internships, volunteer experiences, professional accomplishments, professional organizations and affiliations, including any offices that you may have held. If you've published any documents, papers, presentations, things like that, abstracts, if you have any patents, include your skills, soft skills and hard skills. Hard skills are those technical skills. Soft skills are those life or interpersonal skills. You could include a specific objective or an executive summary or statement. You could even include a short biography of yourself. If you're the kind of person who may need to submit bios for presentations or things like that, have one stored in your master resume that you can easily copy, paste, and make small adjustments to based on what you're submitting. So now that you know all of these different things that you could potentially include in a master resume, how do you get started creating or building your master resume? Well, first and foremost, open up a blank document. This could be a Word document, it could be the notes on your phone, it could be a Google Doc, it could be a Canva blank template, something like that, and make a list of everything you've done. List every job you've held and the various titles associated with that job. List the dates and the locations of those jobs. List all of your internships, all your volunteer experience, any training you've completed, any education you've participated in or completed, all of your work-related skills, responsibilities, and activities, all of the classes that you've taken, maybe even pull up an old transcript and list the course titles or names, any projects that you've worked on, both educationally and professionally, maybe even projects that you've worked on from a personal perspective that could be relevant to the job that you're applying to. All of those presentations, publications, patents, abstracts, etc., awards that you've received, conferences you've attended, memberships or affiliations with those professional organizations, and then also those skills. Hard skills like math, programming skills, editing skills, foreign languages that you might know, as well as soft skills, communication, time management, organization. Now, once you've listed all of those things in the document, it's time to organize them by themes. So you take all of your professional experience. Now, I like to include paid and unpaid experience as professional experience. If you had to conduct yourself in a professional manner, even though you weren't being paid, I like to include it under professional experience. If you want to break it out and have paid professional experience or work experience, volunteer experience, etc., you're welcome to do it that way as well. Then order all of those items in reverse chronological order, which means the most recent item is at the top and the oldest item is at the bottom. So if I'm listing my education, I'm going to list my high school education at the bottom and my master's level education at the top. Then prioritize your headers. Copy and paste all the information from those relevant sections in order of priority. So maybe you have your work experience first and then your education. Or maybe education first and then work experience and then volunteer experience and then professional associations or affiliations. Once you've got the plain text organized in these different ways with your headers and the various information below those, then you can start to format this document. I recommend keeping your formatting to a minimum. My preference is to use Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Use basic text, basic formatting. Don't use the built-in templates that Word offers or Google Docs offers, but start to create an unformatted plain text document. Now, while I say I don't like templates, I actually have a free master resume template available for you to download from my website. I have this in Microsoft Word format, Google Docs format, and also as a Canva template. So while I recommend not using templates, those are because they usually have formatting somehow built into them. Formatting programmed into the document. Tables, colors, odd types of text, things like that. My template is a plain, unformatted Word document and Google Doc. If you use Canva, that actually is a template where the formatting is a little bit harder to control because it's in Canva. But if you're looking for a document that can help you get started with an easy, unformatted template, my template is for you. So I've linked to my template in the description box below. Please go check it out if you're looking for a template that you can easily use that is formatting free. Now, once you've got all of your experience and your education and all of those different sections and kind of reverse chronologically organized items, it's time to fill in all of the experience that you have within each of those different sections. I recommend that you use bullet points, and you can use as many bullet points as you want because this is your master document that is a complete history of all of the things that you've done. And there is likely no time that you will upload or share this document with anyone. So you can have 80 bullet points if you want. Have as many bullet points as you need to correctly and effectively capture all of the things that you've done within each of those different headings and areas. Then, the benefit of using these bullet points is you can copy and paste individual bullet points as they relate to a tailored resume that you're trying to create. I also recommend that you insert various keywords that are relevant to that bullet point. So for example, you might have one bullet point with some brackets of potential action verbs to use if you've managed people in the past. So if you've managed a group of 4 people, your bullet point might read with brackets, managed, guided, supervised, directed, or led a group of 4 people. You can then pick which keyword you want to use as you paste that into your tailored resume. So once you've created this document, you're still not done. This is a document that you will likely update over time for the rest of your professional career. You will include all trainings, all education, all of the roles and responsibilities you've held, promotions, lateral transfers, things like that. You'll then be able to use this document to apply to future jobs. And as you look back at all the things you accomplished, you'll likely feel a sense of pride and a sense of, wow, I've really done a lot. It's really easy to forget all of the things that we've done over the course of our lives. So use a master resume for yourself to track your own personal and professional accomplishments, qualifications, and experience. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas on the topic of master resumes, please throw them in the comments box below. I love receiving comments and I will do my best to respond to you individually. But just know that if I'm not able to get back to you, or if I'm not able to get back to you quickly, that your comments and the experience that you share in the comments below will likely help someone else who's going through something similar. If you would like to work with me one-on-one on reviewing your master resume or even helping you create this master resume, or you would like some help on interview preparation, I offer one-on-one coaching sessions with clients on a weekly basis. I have very limited availability during the week because these sessions are so popular, so please reach out to me as soon as possible so that we can get one scheduled today to help you have the most effective job search application process and interview process. I've linked to my website and my email in the description box below, so reach out to me today if this is something that you'd like to do. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell so that you can continue to receive life-work balance advice delivered directly to you every week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.